We might finally see a round go down here after 9 minutes with pretty much nothing going for Boner right now.
Yeah, massive Uber disadvantage. It's gonna be up to old Grandma to try and hold the fort again. He did a good job in that sort of scrappy push previously. And the train's coming in, this could be the wild card.
Dr. Justice is exposed, high train behind him. How is he going to get back? If Epsilon push now, he's got nowhere to go. And he's got nowhere to go. He gets absolutely destroyed. And the train ends just in time for Epsilon to all walk onto the point for free. Whose side are you on, train there? That was like perfect timing for Epsilon.
God damn. Dr. Justice, I wonder did he realise the train was there? Seemed quite oblivious to it.
I don't know, you think he would have heard it, you know, everyone else must have seen it as well. You think someone would have called it, like normally on freight when you're holding last, everyone shouts about the train to make sure no one dies, like, back train guys, please don't die.
Exactly, we've got a sniper battle again here. It's Tavik against Walters. Who will win? A heavy though, still running for the guys on Boner. But that means that their Uber is going to be building significantly slower, so if F2 just grinds one out and pushes on the button, he will rape here. Have they calculated that into their plans? Mr. Johnson is actually playing Soldier, but he's not building.
Yeah, quite a polite battle, and Walters wins another sniper duel versus Tavik. I don't think Tavik's, pardon me, won one yet, and both teams have just got Uber for free here, like no one's really exchanging spam. We do see a scout flank now going for Walters. Trade scouts here, but numbers advantage still for Epsilon, but they are backing off a bit. Here comes the Uber. The Heavy's exposed. I don't think he's going to be able to save the Heavy. Does save the Heavy. That's going to help a lot. Needs to heal old Grandma back up though. He's pretty weak. And Walters is still uncontested on his team's health pack, taking shots at Dr. Justice. And a double soldier bomb. No match for the Heavy and the Pipes of Justice there. More good work by Grandma on Heavy.
It was pretty exciting to see, but really didn't work out for him. I think I'd like to see Epsilon just... You want to really let them come forward with the Heavy, because if they sit... If you attack into the Heavy, you're going to die. Or else you just have to out damage them. But if you let them come forward, then you can always back off and do damage at the same time. Like, let them go on the point. You know what I mean, man? Get them in that small area, got getting those stickies in, those rockets, those headshots!
Yeah, I mean, like, pretty much 1v1, a buffed Heavy beats everything, you know, it's when they get the numbers on. And Justice is exposed on second, scout from behind, Justice takes him with him, but Shocky, that's a good trade for Shocky. And with no stickies, it could be quite easy for Epsilon to force their way in here.
Justice did not prevail.
Stolen from Arcs and Beta 2008.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Epsilon are able to get this one for free. Ubers for both sides and snipers for both sides. So again, it's Walters versus Tavik. Mr. Johnson, aka Vero, still down for Boner, but Walters is working that top angle. He's trying to get a shot. They trade, but Walters is really low. Got body shot it. Peeking again, he isn't going to switch it up. Eats another headshot. No. No, no, no. Got a pyro as well. This is a super turtle strat here from Boner. They have taken Walters down though.
Thanks to Flash on Sniper, Tavik can't win that Sniper duel, but Flash takes it into his own hands.
Oh wow, I'm calling the wrong players, am I? God damn it, how unprofessional.
Dockie's just walked in from lower here. Gets taken down. He like cleared the stickies and Justice didn't notice, so he was just able to walk in and have a go at the medic. But once again, one player suicide versus buffed Heavy, and that spun up. Not effective. As we see, old Grandma's actually going up top here. The solo push up top from the Heavy here onto second, as Justice try and push us out lower. It's the Sniper. Boner want to push here. Ubers are going to be traded on lower. They're holding quite well. Fish is milking it. Pops back now.
Their Heavy is really weak as well. The Heavy and Pyro tried to push in on the left side from the defender's perspective, and they're actually super low, so this is pretty much advantage Epsilon. Once the Ubers fade, they can get a lot of frags.
They're all up top
And
here as well. Height advantage, and those get spammed out so hard. 2 players go down. No stickies. That means no demo, which means no stickies on the door. Scouts on last already. Soldiers jumping. Old Grandma spawned as well. Here comes the bomb. They're all bombing in. Just going to try and DM it, and it's working so far. Tvik gets one back. Old Grandma gets the other, and it doesn't work out for them. But F2 does get out safely.
Yeah, I got a question. The target in there of the Epsilon players. They went for the medic who had just Ubered. Like, obviously was no threat. They should have just focused the soldiers down, capped the point. But it is what it is. They got that medic pick. So I guess they have Uber advantage if they want to play that long game, but I felt they could have capped it right there.
Yeah,
F2 manages to escape.
Yeah, they gives them a huge Uber advantage, and when Justice gets for Fragment, though, Heavy drops down from up top, takes down the demo. No demo for either team now, but Epsilon do have that Uber. Uber's pretty good versus not Uber. And the medic's trapped upstairs.
2 players down though, Randa and Walters, the 2 who would probably make that last push work. You know, you got your demo man doing the massive damage, or the sniper just getting those key picks, and right now Flash is still running sniper. He's on the lower side trying to... Oh, Justice goes down though. I don't know what the hell happened there, but he got swarmed by Epsilon players. Killer Bees on the attack. They capped the point back, and now they're just going to push straight in. No Uber's in the equation, but no demo man means they do have a free shot at walking if they want to, but he's going to spawn in 3 seconds, and it looks like Epsilon are going to play it safe, sitting back on their 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, you do get in for free, but I think they're very aware now. You get in for free, and you get a free chance to jump at a buffed, spun up heavy, which isn't the lottery you want to win, really.
I want to win the postcode lottery. I keep seeing ads for this shit on TV. What the hell is that, man? It just seems to be played by Scallies and Naggers. But
Scallies and Naggers. That'll confuse the foreign listeners now who have no idea what we're talking about right now.
So a bit of a UK daytime TV reference there, plus some social commentary. But right now it is Uber versus Uber, and still snipers in the game. This is very intense or boring from whichever side you want to look at it. And it looks like Epsilon are just going to go for it. The last headshot onto F2. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and this should cue the push here, but it will be difficult because they, even though they got that medic pick, they're equal for numbers, and it's going to be difficult. F2 spawned already. You see him getting healed. You see one scout hiding on the shelf here. Bam coming in from up top. It's so difficult to push. Fish has had to Uber. Oh, they lose Flash as well. They get nothing done with this Uber. Scouts behind on the flank, the Heavy's not fast enough.
Oh my god. It was beautiful from Shocky. He was that scout that he was hiding on the shelf. As soon as that Uber popped off, he just seemed to run right past them, go for last. And like I said, that Heavy, he can't chase. Too slow. Too fat.
Yeah, that's what you do to counter a Heavy. You can't go into him when he's spun up and buffed, so just run past him and cap the point he left.
Thanks, Big. That's a scenario you're going to see all the time. But
when in doubt, run past the opponent. Flash wins a sniper duel. So Walters is better than Tvik, but he's no match for Flash, we see. Flash takes down the demo as well. It's going to make this push easy for... this middle even easy for Boner.
Boner like winning, well, dare I say it, all the middles, or at least drawing them out to very scrappy long games. Or long fights on the middle. And... Yeah, I just don't know what are Epsilon playing at. Is this all part of their plan?
In Epsilon, like, they hate freight, you know, so I'm sure they would have sort of had a bit of a groan disgruntlement when they see it
Black
was like
on.
in that pool. Is that Shocky again? Yeah. Shocky's doing so much work for Epsilon here, just pulling the less mobile Boner running behind him all the time.
Yeah, he's beat it, this scout into a duel. Oh, he does get shut down, but did a great job of surviving for quite long there. And now it is Uber versus Uber yet again. Walters on the scope. He's on that right side, but they can't even get close to the door because Boner are already pushing in. Walters has line of sight though. Doesn't hit anything. Step your game up, Robin.
Admirable calling out more players in before Walters quits now after, as we see, Epsilon.
Walters guy, all washed up.
As we see Boner moving in up top here. They have Epsilon back at 6, but they get the force out. Here comes the counter pop, and they're forcing them out here. Epsilon's Uber runs out now, but they lose players on the flank. Flash
seems
gets
to
one
be
back.
AFK. No, he's standing there taking the damage.
Takes a body shot. Randa's keyboard came unplugged there or something. I don't know. Opting to not dodge. Shocky takes a huge sticky coming in, but still manages to get the medic. Great aim, great play. But they should still cap this out, and it's F2 and Mitzi on last.
Scout of the
Corners
season,
incoming.
some would say. You can of course vote for your players of the season, or nominate at least at this stage, on the ETF2L forums. I haven't seen many nominations yet for Admirable as medic of the season. It's breaking my heart, CommanderX. I refresh the page every 5 seconds, but people just don't know.
I mean, you did beat, you know, Epsilon on Gravel Pit, and as we all know how the cycle of ownage works, you beat Epsilon, therefore you're better than Epsilon.
So basically we won the league. I know what you're saying there. Exactly. Wait, they didn't win. Oh my god.
So your runner-up to Dunk, unlucky.
He isn't getting many votes either. I did notice this genuinely, that not many people nominating Dunk. Is it just
1-1
because
F2, Vic takes down F2, but 2 picks for Bona in the meantime, but they have got that huge Uber advantage as we see Turtle mode coming out from Epsilon now. Level 3 sentry behind the point. Gear
And double
almost
train.
gets trained.
double train? This is like the Epsilon strat. We're going to run a sentry and double train. This is working beautifully right here.
F2
No,
just cool everything.
Boner don't know what to think of that, but it definitely deterred them from pushing for those 10 seconds. Now they're thinking about it, the train's out of the equation. They're like, yes, this is our time, train down. They're coming in here. Pyro in position as well, ready for that blast, but he isn't doing anything at all. Can't move that heavy in the slightest. And F2 has gone down. This looks dangerous. 9 minutes left on the clock.
Medic and
And
Scout versus, they hold.
Oh,
Just
wow.
an engineer. Is this an appropriate time for an engineer? I'm not sure, Vero. As Vero gets taken down by Mitzi, who's having a pretty good game on Merc Soldier here. Just checking the frags quickly. He's top fragging on 23, 6 clear of everyone else.
Check out that sentry, the aggressive sentry slash defensive sentry.
Where is it? I can't see it.
It's just- so basically, I imagine the strategy here from Boner is that they're just going to push in and try and like all in as many times as possible and always have that sentry to stop Epsilon from pushing back. So they've sort of got them at their mercy, if you will.
Walters gets one, like a face stab on the medic and finishes him off with revolver. That's going to sort of heat up the push, but they do have that sentry which can make a push out very hard. But on the flip side of that, Epsilon is just sitting, we're 2-0 up. Why should we push out?
Yeah, very true actually. And they don't have Uber yet, but if they wanted to push, that would be the time. Around 80-90%. They're checking for spies here, but it is all a figment of their imagination because there is no spy in the game for either side. But there is a sniper on the bottom. It's a headshot onto
Brandon
Randa.
needs to check his connection there. Standing still again there. Not an effective dodge, really. Maybe
Surprised,
he's
you know.
bored
like-
of freight, you know, just like, oh, and this map, this stalemate, yawn, I'm just going to stand still and watch my traps.
It's like that metagame, you know, of people dodging left and right, but sometimes, hey, just stand still, bro.
He,
That
like
probably
the
wasn't the
stutter
time to
step.
pull that one out. Yeah.
And medic goes down, question mark, as we see a bomb in that doesn't manage to get F2. I didn't see what happened there. Walters just taking it upon himself. Shocky out-sniping Falash, putting Shocky now at the top of this sniper hierarchy we're building up here from this map.
Yeah, so like every time the medic goes down and they don't push, well, that's another 40 seconds, 60 seconds of safety. So this is, I guess, a winning play from Epsilon. Just keep grinding it out. Got some interesting teleport replacement here. Gear, he's trying to grind his points up. Although I don't think you get points from self-teleports anymore. But those were the days. I used to top many a pub by sitting and spawn teleporting myself to and fro, to and fro.
Who thought never knew such a high-scoring engineer? And we see Walters on spy again. I'm going to go find him. He's definitely been spotted. Walters is just playing coy, pretending not to, just pretending he's not being shot at, like the engineer won't know. But Vero can't be fooled, and down he goes. So this might turn into 6 minutes of Walters spy frag video.
Oh, the sentry, he's got the soldier shits the teleporters. What are you doing, bro? 2 rockets, well used right there. Those teleporters are down. Nobody's getting teleported for Epsilon right now. And Shocky gets the headshot after those Ubers have feed it. It was just like the red herring there, you know.
We may not cap for point, but we're certainly going to make sure Gear can't finish top points. Take what you can get versus Epsilon. As we see Walters running Spy again.
Gear's getting those
Lash on
teleporters
Spy
back
as
into
well.
place as well. It does actually make it quite difficult to jump up the ramp when the teleporters are there, especially as
With knockback.
heavy. It's the heavy kind of rocket jump, but
One Spy's found. Walters here. Blending in, standing on the point, no one's noticed. He's right next to Justice. Now the soldiers notice. Walters not going for backstabs here, just wanting to be part of the Boner team really, just hanging out with them. Pretty cool bunch of guys.
yeah, those Epsilon guys don't know how to party. I don't blame them.
I wonder if we're going to see Walters try the third successive Spy, I think we're actually going to see a push here. Boner want to push out from top here. Walters is on Demo Man, that's interesting.
Oh, Train gets a frag. Beautiful air shot onto Mitzi. Unbelievable. Randa's trapped in the corner as well. Epsilon are going to be so furious at this
Teleport
train
down.
timing. Teleport down. Oh my god.
Uber pyro on the
play as
point.
well.
They've still not used. Boner still have an Uber to spare. Uber now. They're just going to have to buy a lot of time for spawns here. Down goes Shocky. In comes a jumping soldier. Mitzi's doing a lot of damage here actually. But can't do enough, and they cap it out 2-1, 4 minutes 40 left.
I would be ever so impressed if that's what Boner were waiting for, just the train to come in. Some sort of like insanely inventive strategy. Wait till the train comes and then push. But wow.
Worked out the train timings for freight, yeah. We've been playing for 16 minutes 43, so just 10 more seconds and we can push on the train.
It's two scouts here from Epsilon. They are just mad, I guess, on that last one. But Walters goes down to Vero, who's now going to push behind on the flank here. So Epsilon are trying to cover both sides at once. But Gears gets down Justice with a heavy still in play. Old Grandma starting to gain ground on the point. 3 players down for Epsilon. They need to back out. Still 5 up. Oh! F2 goes down. One straight to the dome of F2 from Thalash's rifle there.
There's
Boner
a scout
looking
hiding
like-
up top. Shocky's hiding up top on middle. Tvik spots him and trades well.
Boner looking like they could make an upset, maybe at least take it to a golden cap at this rate.
Alash is reeling off the headshots here, wins another duel versus Walters. But Mitzi, I saw the sniper go down but missed the medic. Well played me.
Oh wow. I guess this is looking pretty good for Epsilon now. Things have been turned around. Mitzi redeems himself with that medic pick. And we got Sentry, Pyro, Super Turtle, Strat being put into effect here for Epsilon. No heavy though, disappointed at the lack of a heavy.
Yeah, as we see a scout suiciding there.
Oh,
for
here comes that train, here comes
Randa.
that train, he's gonna get rammed! Beautiful!
Randa, the train heard the call for a weak demo man, came in to finish him off, and they've gained so much ground. They don't know the sentries there though. Old Grandma doesn't know there's a sentry just to his right. And they're just gonna back out and wait for Uber here. Randa raging at trains.
Rightly so. The sentry has gone down though. Dr. Justice snipes it off, but gets taken out by the shotgun of Mitzi. I'm not sure if that was a good trade. Like, oh, I feel Boner were given a real gift there and didn't make anything happen from it. There's still 2 minutes 30 on the clock. They could make some sort of play here. They don't have Uber yet, but they could maybe try and force. Not asking too much against the Pyro Sentry Sniper. Devil Man.
Well, it's only a level 1 sentry at the moment. I mean, they probably won't know that. And they're just going to wait for Talash to get a pick. Saying that, in comes for Uber.
Oh, Soda gets
Blasted
blasted
behind.
back. 3 out
Ammo
of the
down.
sniper. And yeah, both Uber's Walters did go down after that. Soda got launched by the sticky straight on his head. And now it's getting really scrappy. The heaviest still in the game. He gets focused down. Nice from Epsilon, but there's a flaming scout and demo man, and the headshot again onto F2. From Flash.
Crossbow! 2-all. 1 minute 47 here. Epsilon needs to pull something out if they don't want to, you know, real, genuine threat of being knocked out here at this early stage.
This has echoes of the main season game of Epsilon against Infused, where they did have a lead in that as well, I think, and managed to lose right near the end after a long drawn out game. Infused picking up 2 rounds quickly. And Boner have equalised. The scouts of Epsilon are looking a little mad. They're getting on the point and getting in the faces. Walters goes down again on middle. needs to start playing a little bit more seriously, I think. But Randa manages to pick off the Lash. He was sniping, so that is F2's head safe for now. But the heavy weapons guy is just not taking any damage, and Epsilon are going to regroup here. They do have a number advantage though, so they would be wise to block this. But Justice is focusing down F2 as much as he can, does force that Uber, whilst Fish is not even, it has got his now, he's just popped it. And he's lost his heavy though, so this could be curtains.
Yeah, so much work for Tvik to do. He's going to chase a soldier frag here, but he's left his medic. He's got to try and do something, but Randa's all over him. And Epsilon here, 35 seconds. We're going to struggle to get it. Randa's getting a pick on Talashphone, that's going to help. 2 alive only. Vero going engineer. Not sure if he has time for that. Try and get something
up. Making the call. Calling that he's going long. He's looking for F2 to push with him. He knows there's stickies on the right. The heavy has respawned though. He shouldn't lunge here, but he does. Lunge into the heavy. He's getting good damage onto him actually. Oh, Grandma, super low. He's on life support. He does go down. The sentry is level 1. But the Devil and Soldier have gone down for Epsilon. It's
another
only
heavy.
F2
another heavy. The old, when your heavy dies, have someone else swap to heavy. If he dies, just get another heavy out. You can just reel out heavies after heavies.
Oh, Randa raging, calling 2 heavies. We're going to a golden cap here, guys. I'm not even sure if we're on the stream. I think Warden has fixed it, so I guess some sort of late introduction. You're watching VanillaTV. I am Admirable, and with me is CommanderX. That's sexy English guy. But Warden says he is on the stream. He can't use XSplit on TF2, so he's on some other crazy stuff. So there may be some lag issues there. We're sorry, guys. Just bear with us, because Warden, he's a hero, man. I didn't even give him a shout out in the whole of the last game. What a bad person I am.
Sorry, Warden. We love you.
He's our Lithuanian lover boy. And we're going to go to a golden cap here. Epsilon against Boner. But if you're watching the VODs, have fun with that. You check out the games previous from earlier in the night. We saw GP Illusion against Super Dicks. That's the only reason I say that, because I wanted to say Super Dicks again.
We're allowed to say Super Dicks. We're not allowed to swear, but Super Dicks is for team name. What can you do?
That's a literal translation that we understand. But both teams just taking a little break here. Apparently Fish is AFK. If we have confirmed that is actually Fish, not an actual Dutch stripper. Maybe it's a reference to Dr. Justice's infamous moment at the reality land. I guess that's what it is.
Who's one of those? I'll do anything for $20. Yeah, we need a Merc medic.
But you know what I'm talking about? The Dutch stripper, Dr. Justice on stage.
I've seen the video from Bones' frag video. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting some PMs. Rachel says, yeah, you can't beat that Irish brogue, Admirable. Yes, that's true. I am a sexy... I was going to swear again, man, but I'm not going to swear this time, you know? I'm just a sexy human being. Give us your shoutouts on #VanillaTV. On Steam, anywhere you want. We'll read it out. CommanderX, you got any shoutouts, any love to give?
No shoutouts, no, I'm just waiting for this to start. Apparently, I think they've gone live real time now, so we should be going live shortly. So, who do you think people winner can be up? Can, you know, giant killers sort of status be given to Boner, or will Epsilon pull it out of a bag?
I think Epsilon can do this. Hopefully that little break before the golden cap was enough, just to allow them to compose themselves and say, whoa, we can't lose to Boner. That's embarrassing on many levels. Firstly, they're a team called Boner, but even more so, they are Div 1 or Div 2 shit nerds. And this is Epsilon, man. Epsilon. Plus Mitzi.
Yeah, but Mitners, you can't really use the Mitzi excuse when Mitzi mercs from regularly, playing for him for Global Assembly, and he top fragged with 33 frags. I think it'll be hard to go.
Sorry.
Yeah, well done, Mitzi.
But who's gonna win? Epsilon. Yeah. What about you, buddy? What are you feeling?
I wanna say Boner. I wanna live in a dream world where upsets happen all the time. Top teams get their arse handed to them by baddies.
Oh, it looks like we're going live here. Yeah, boy. We are back in for the golden cap, and the Boner is still running that indestructible strategy of a heavy weapons guy and a sniper. Well, middle sacrificing a soldier and a scout. It is the last sniping, and he's been hitting everything and crits. They're just going for all those combo breaking strategies. Oh, but Epsilon is just going super aggressive here. I love that. That's exactly how I like to play against the heavy. Bomb in ASAP before that bad guy even arrives on middle. They get so many frags, but wow, a headshot onto F2 was just what changed that.
And old grandma clears up now, and they've got a full crits advantage and a middle. Epsilon are going to be glad this is a double elimination tournament.
Oh wow, yeah, good point actually. Nice save there, CommanderX. Of course, Epsilon maybe just want to fight through the lower bracket. Want to get some more games in.
Oh, there goes the medic.
Holders is like, takes down that crit. And now it's just a heavy old grandma in the well room. He does get Walters though. Bit of vengeance there for his medics lost Uber. And Dr. Justice backing off. Both teams trying to regroup. But Epsilon, are they just gonna hold CP2? I doubt it. And a golden cap,
moving out.
Lose. Oh, Lash does gets the headshot onto Mitzi though. Oh my god. Takes out Randa as well. Please stop hacking, bro.
This game is like such a seesaw. Like just when like someone gets a medic pick and you think it's all sewn up, then someone else will do that. But Epsilon still have the Uber here, but Boner going in for the force here. They're hiding up top. They could drop on them here if F2's with that soldier. They drop down on the heavy. F2's not with them. F2's not going to save anyone with this. He's just going to try and back out. He's with his soldier now. Are they going to go for the block? Are they going to go for it? They do block it, but he's got so much work to do. Gets one. Gets two. Good work from Mitzi there. Walks into a heavy though. He's going to need a bigger shotgun. Randa comes to help him out. Forcing them back here. A lot of damage on that heavy and on the demo. But they do nearly have Uber. You see Walter swapped a spy as well.
Yeah. Just talking to my mother there, but we're back in the game.
You wanted a score update?
Yeah, the Ubers have been bumped. She's a big fan of Walters. But there's Walters running spy here as well, as Epsilon do manage to block that point and pick up 3 frags in the process, taking out that Dutch stripper.
Yeah, and we don't see any sniper here, so it's up to the scouts and soldier here to make something happen as F2 nears Uber. Scouts launched up, Shocky finishes for frag, easy shot when the scouts poleaxe like that. Back cap though, Gear's already there. Well played by Gear, good responsible work.
Walters is in position for the backstab. He has surely been spotted there, disguised as an enemy scout, not shooting at his opponents. But maybe the heavy didn't pick that up, so Walters is going to sneak up. He's in. Oh, he's coming up behind. This could be beautiful. Whips the backstab. But gets the revolver. We saw that before actually. Nice job, Walters.
Yeah, they did force here, but they've lost everyone, and Epsilon here are just going to roll it through. Walter's still on spy, getting that buff now. He's sticking the front door. Walter's cloak doesn't protect you from stickies, as F2 does take down to Vic, who tried to suicide on him.
Oh, Boner running dangerously close to that train right there. Almost got the combo. Heavy and medic, but they just backed out at the last second. Maybe they were just trying to do it for the fans, do it for the specs, but they have survived the onslaught of the train. Not this time, train.
We do see
just running spy as well, man.
Walter's on sniper, trying to get an angle from lower, but he's not really had many opportunities here. They've been quite on top of Walters, don't see too many headshot sprees. In comes for high train, Justice is isolated again. Just a level 1 sentry as a friend there, no sticky to jump back if Epsilon push now. He's just going to rely on hitting air pipes.
And I think he heard that spy, he was just standing there. And the last has actually gone back to last. This is weird. It was like a standoff where they were both standing like within 1 meter of each other, but couldn't see each other because they were around a corner. I'm calling you out, Shocky, wall hacking. Didn't want to make it seem too obvious, you know.
Yeah, and we're still waiting. I think Epsilon are just gonna
win by holding. They don't need to push. Why would they push on the hardest last point currently played?
Yeah, and it's going to get to a time where they need to do something. They've got Walters now. Flash wins another sniper duel. Maybe every time, and that's going to cube a push actually. Our Grandma walking in up top with his medic. That heavy
I would love
can't
to see
really
the
chase
back
down
cap right now.
people.
I'd love to see them back cap because that heavy's so slow. If they just push now, they will destroy last.
The Vic's actually got in like sort of up top lower here. The heavy's dropped down, exchanging Ubers, forcing a multi here. FT
nice
saves
save
his
from
soldier
FT.
though. Yeah, there's a scout up top behind, might flank, but they're just going to back out. Respawn, Epsilon had to respawn a faster, and it's just going to reset to a stalemate as Walters goes up top looking for a pick.
Yeah, he is trying to watch on. He's got sight of that demo and misses justice. The last has gone spy again. I guess the power has shifted in terms of the sniper battle again, and he doesn't feel confidence in sniping. He is going spy. I'm trying to find him.
Ace is
Going
cloaking
all the
up
way
top
behind,
now. Yeah.
Picked up that ammo, picked up the health kit.
Look where
He's in
F2's
position.
holding. Look where F2's holding. He's holding like up top on the other side. There's no way for the spy to cross unless he goes all the way back round and up top.
Maybe F2 lags late and he hits like 4 revolver shots, takes him out. No, he has gone down, tried to get the sniper of Walters. But I still feel that Epsilon aren't going to push, and rightly so, due to the broken golden cap rule set. Hold forever.
Yeah, I mean certainly if like some of the proposed new rule sets came in and this stalemate just meant a reset of mid, I don't think Epsilon would feel comfortable with that at all, and would definitely go for the push.
Yeah, they seem to have lost like pretty much every middle. That would not be in their favour. I'm always a big fan of the play until someone wins. Time limit 0, man, that's what I say.
8 hours later on Freight. As we do see them muscling their way in here, they know the time's ticking away, they're getting that force out, soldier jumps behind, medic drops! Oh dear.
Oh,
Clutch
man.
situation, and it may come. Randa's launched behind by stickies. Gonna sticky everything from behind, takes it all down. Grandma goes back to him,
he
Randa
boosts
hits
that
all these
heavy.
pipes. Yeah. Randa's still behind, throwing pipes at the sentry. Sentry's got no engineer to repair it. Just as finally takes Randa down, but it's all too late. In come the soldiers and medic. Gira Mitzi going to clear this up just as does his best, but he can't do enough. And Epsilon go through.
Clutch play from Randa there, man. Really nice at the end. Making the most out of a strange situation. Hits 4 pipes onto that heavy. You'd be surprised how often people get fooled by the slow movement of the heavy. Maybe that's just me. But Epsilon do take it in the golden gap.